Am I up? I'm up. You can hear me? Turn me down. Semifinal Saturday live on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Day 2 of the Women's Volleyball Championship from Southwestern College. Mike Zapater, Robert Lewis joining you here today. And coming up in 5 minutes, it'll be Feather River and Grossmont duking it out. Join us on SoCal College Sports 1 on YouTube and our website, www.socalcollegesports.com. Feather River and Grossmont set to duke it out. Semifinal number 1 on semifinal Saturday in the 3C2A. Mike Sabata joined alongside Robert Lewis. Happy you've joined us, everyone. Spread the word, www.socalcollegesports.com, also on SoCal College Sports 1. Well, Feather River yesterday in a big way, in a big win over Miracosta. Very decisive 3-0 sweep. And Robert, the player that stirred out really was Malia Tua.
She did, and she did a great job on serve receive. She was passing great, and what happened is Miracosta just kept targeting her on serves, and that was a problem because she made the pass on every – she had like 1 or 2 receiving errors when it was all said and done, but when you're being targeted about 40 or 50 times and you have that kind of success rate, you're doing pretty good.
What's even more impressive about the performance yesterday from Feather River, you're traveling from way up north and you come in and you act like this is your home gym and you sweep Miracosta, who plays in conference.
Well, and, that's the thing, and they're very flamboyant up there at Feather River. They're flashy. They have fun, and I made a comment yesterday about just how much the community supports Feather River up there, and they had a police escort to take them out of town on their way out, and I think that's just great, the community support for Feather River. But Coach Sarah Ritchie has had a program, a very successful program. This is her 4th appearance in the state championship tournament, and they've never won a state title, and they definitely have the tools to do it. They have terrific 2 All-Americans, an All-American libero and Kayla Joyce, and of course Mary Nagasi, who pretty much is the best player in the North region.
Yeah, Nagasi also terrific yesterday. Joyce, you know she's going to be a factor defensively. You go to the other side of the net, and Shani Lipscomb played very well yesterday, but I thought Natalie Soul really showed well for the Griffins.
She did a great job in the middle, and that's where she landed a lot of her kills.
Yeah.
But Shani Lipscomb, people don't know too much about her. She wasn't on the All-State All-American team, but pretty much everybody knows that she's one of the best players in the state. And she was a Pacific Coast Athletic Conference all-first-team member. And Lipscomb is a bounce-back from the University of Hawaii. She was a talented San Diego County high school player, led her high school to a Division V state championship in high school, and she transferred to Central Catholic, I believe, her last 2 years of high school. But Lipscomb is a terrific player, very tough to stop, a polished outside hitter. And this match underway.
And we are set and ready to go. Feather River in the white, in the green, it's Grossmont. That one off of the net. Feather River will get a hand on it. That one pancaked off of the floor. Nice play made by Haley Morton. That one kept alive momentarily, but finally falling to the ground off of the hands of Carly Gonzalez and FRC. Feather River on the board first.
Sydney Gott, they want to get her going. She had 7 kills, which is not a lot in a match. They expect more out of Gott. And Sarah Ritchie said that her outside hitters are going to probably be more powerful today.
Gott, freshman middle blocker from Quincy, California. Lipscomb will try to respond. No touch on the net. A miss hit. It's 2-0 early FRC.
Viewers should know that this is actually the 2 teams played each other in the 2014 state championships. It was an elimination match, and Grossmont defeated Feather River in 5 sets. It was a pretty good match, and the last set was a 15-6 win. But Feather River, that was their best finish ever at the state tournament in 4th place.
Natalie Thomas with the tool of the block and a kill. Lipscomb a little late rotating over.
Thomas led the Golden Eagles in kills yesterday's quarterfinal with 12.
Yes, she came into the tournament 4th on the team. 5 players with 200 or more kills on the season for Feather River, so they're deep offensively.
That's Lipscomb, and you can see how powerful she is right there, right after Nagasi.
Rises up and able to avoid the double team with her athleticism, and that will send Carly Gonzalez to the service line. Grossmont trailing it 3-1 early. The back set, the slide in play. That one dug out, Gott unable to get the kill. Lipscomb will get a swing on it, and tool of block standing up.
Well, that's exactly, and the Griffins are going to try to get that crowd going. This is the one thing that is not is a factor. It's a PCAC hosted event here at Southwestern College in Chula Vista, and Grossmont should have the fans.
One-handed set, a beauty, but that one blocked over in the middle. Brooklyn Anderson, and Anderson a huge factor in the win yesterday versus Cabrera.
They had 4 players in double figures in kills. Grossmont, they have a lot of weapons. It's not just Lipscomb.
Gonzalez readies another one. Score tied up 3-all. The swing is there. The kill is there on the far side. That's Thomas. Golden Eagles and the Griffins. They're in semifinal number 1. It's a 4-3 lead for FRC.
The winner of this match obviously will be playing the winner of the other semifinal between Fresno City
and the undefeated IVC Lasers.
Exactly. And Irvine Valley got out of there pretty, kind of like breathing deeply after a 5-set win over Cabrillo, the first time all year that Irvine Valley won 5 sets.
Yeah, ARC pushed to 5 the first time, as you mentioned, this year, and the defending state champs would not go out without a fight. Quick 2-point run after a 3-all tie. 5-3, the Golden Eagles. A small lead. Lipscomb gets that one over. Tua gets it out. Setter dump. Hit was ready for it. Nagasi. Hit over. Some play at the net. Tua with the swing has that one blocked down. Anderson.
Grossmont's very athletic.
Leilua into the front row along with Lipscomb. And in comes Natalie Soul as Anderson heads to the service line. In-system pass. Tua rises up, gets that one over the block, but it's long past the line. Five all. The mini runs back and forth for both teams. Set up in the middle. That's a great job by Nagasi.
And got.
Well, got with the kill, but Nagasi really disguised that and set her up perfectly.
She did.
That's that one over.
Quick sets, those quick sets, and that's something, and she can go back, throw it back. She can throw it forward. She's got a lot of tools, Nagasi.
You don't know where it's coming from. As Grossmont will clean up a wet spot on their side.
I think another factor could be that Nagasi might be involved more in the attack.
Yeah.
She only had 4 kills in that quarterfinal victory.
Nagasi, one of the players over 200 on the season. Lipscomb shading with the hammer.
She stands at 6'2", and she uses the whole part of her game. She can get up there, and again, a powerful hitter. There's so many big hitters at this tournament this year.
Set up in the middle this time for Tua. That one dug out. Near side, Leilua looking for the back line. Nagasi saves it. Set up near side, and that's a solid swing from Thomas again. Her 3rd kill.
Grossmont has a couple of 6-footers, but so does Feather River. You look at their roster. Natalie Thomas is 6'1". Aurora Carnes is 6 foot. Tua is 6 foot. And Colette Florentine's another 6-footer.
Yeah, both teams, the announcer booth is tall, especially when we get Mike Terrell up here.
Exactly. Well,
no offense.
But I kind of balance it out. You got to get those 5'7" and 3/4 guys to come in and help out.
Tough serve this time from Leilua. Quick set in the middle. The dink is there, and a score for Colette Florentin. Another freshman middle blocker. She's from Dublin, California. She's on the board. And it's an 8-7 lead for the Golden Eagles.
And they're trading points. There's no runs going on right now.
No.
Both teams are on a high caliber here in the semifinal. It's great to watch.
Tua. Big swing this time from Carly Gonzalez. Anderson back into the front row after the quick side out. Courtney hit.
Gonzalez, it's their hometown, Chula Vista. At Bonita Vista High.
Out of rotation, it looks like, for FRC. So they relinquish the lead here.
I'm guessing the Gonzalez family is here. They don't have to go very far.
I got a feeling they made the trip. Tua, that pass a little bit off the mark. That's a great save to keep that one alive. Set up Tua, and that was Lauren Ornbahn. Sophomore setter with a beautiful bump set. Tailing away from the play, and Tua made the most of it. 9-0. Well, last night at the end of the evening, Robert, we talked about 2 barn burners in the making today, and pretty good so far. Both teams duking it out.
This is a fun one.
Anderson with a tough angle and looked like a roll shot off the fist.
I don't know if she
at that.
Designed that. It just kind of worked out really well, though, didn't it?
Nagase a little late getting over. So 10-9, Grossmont with a 1-point lead. Morton serves it up. Nagase from her knees, and that one through the block and down. The kill for Aurora Carnes.
Now serving for Feather River, number 4, Mary Nagase.
I believe Mike Terrell called that the waterfall effect. As that one trickles to the floor. Nagase serving. Set up in the middle. Nagase right there on coverage. Tua from Joyce. Dug out. Lipscomb has that one blocked back. Leilua trying to save it. She won't be able to do so. And the point to Feather River. Well, it was Lipscomb trying to go for the dink and dunk, but unfortunately the block was there. We would like to maybe see her push that off of the block, and instead the point going to the Golden Eagles now with a 1-point lead. Leilua, perfect pass, back set, Gonzalez.
Yeah, no one could get a 2-point lead. This is just point trading after point.
We might see 50 all later today. So Gonzalez, things all tied up at 11. That one out. That's a great job by Tua, reading that going wide.
Now serving for the Golden Eagles, number 2, Maya Carl.
Maya Carl.
She's from Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska.
12-11, Grossmont. Tough serve, floating. That was a miss hit there. Morton on the double tap.
Now we have a 2-point lead.
Announcer jinx. That's a great pass in system.
Good
Sent
save.
over by Lipscomb. Nagase saves it. Thomas looking for the kill. Nice save that time by Gonzalez from the back row. Quick set in the middle. Thought she had a kill. Lipscomb
What
with
a
the
hit.
hammer. Good swing. Joust ball situation. Lipscomb had that one blocked back. Anderson saves it. Leilua the other side of the
block.
net. Great rally here. Back set one-on-one.
Nagase.
Anderson dug out by Nagase. Thomas with the roll shot looking for the hardwood. She's going to find it.
You know, you won't be able to see it in the whole replay, but there was a great defensive play by Carl. Carl dug out a booming shot by Lipscomb.
We might have, and I wonder if we went back or had the long one there for you, Matthew Robinson along with Cody Valentin. In the booth in our cockpit today. Being told that we don't. Let's look at the end of that play. That's just great placement by Thomas now with 4 kills in set 1 for the Golden Eagles. 14-11 after the timeout from Grossmont. They'll try to regroup. Maya Carl will serve things up for Feather River. Tough serve, miscommunication between Lipscomb and Gonzalez. 4-point lead. We saw a lot of that yesterday. Teams calling timeout, and then the other team scoring.
Exactly. It's like a negative effect.
Well, I certainly understand why they do. They want to quell the momentum. But obviously working with different effects yesterday. 4-point lead for Feather River. Another miscommunication, and we need to take another timeout if you're Grossmont. They were battling back and forth, high octane back and forth early on, but now Grossmont looks a little out of it. A couple of back-to-back miscues defensively.
Good serves.
Good serves. Leilua with the swing, looking to tool it, no touch.
They're definitely out of sorts. The in-game coach, assistant coach for Sandy, make that Grossmont is Brooke Callahan. Brooke Callahan is only 4 years removed from playing as an all-state player at Grossmont. She was an all-state middle blocker, and she also went on to UC Riverside, and she's coaching that Grossmont team.
Play set up in
today.
the middle, blocked over. Anderson roofed. Thomas!
It's a big run. That's a run of, I believe, a 7-1 now for Feather River.
Well, Grossmont was rolling along, and now they've caught a flat tire midway through set number 1. 7-point lead for the Golden Eagles and the top seed in the north. Another tough serve. Anderson goes over the block. Tua saves it. Sent over by Gott. Timeout, Grossmont again.
That was 4 points right after that timeout. So now, second timeout called by Grossmont. 8-point game.
See if the Griffins can stop the floodgates when we come back. Well, we were looking for somebody to go on a run, and the Golden Eagles obliged. Now up by 8 in set number 1. They move the block over. Lipscomb Shaney
Huge
delivers.
Kill. Huge kill.
That stops the bleeding for Grossmont, but they've dug themselves a hole with defensive miscues here in the opening set of semifinal number 1. Anderson to the back line. Here comes Sol, Leilua, and Lipscomb up front.
Natalie Sol, they're going to need her to pick it up.
Serving it, well, you know what? They're saying that there was a hit there. There was contact made, clear contact made, and that was missed.
Wow.
Golden Eagles get away with one there. No,
they
were all over it. Caught the shoulder. That's a good job by the refs. Back set.
Thomas. Exactly. You know, Sydney.
Pretty good pass there. That sets up Gott through the window.
You know, Gott only had 15 attempts yesterday, but you could see they're already trying to set to her today.
I think they're really trying to emphasize her offensive weaponry.
Thomas had the most attempts in the opening quarterfinal. She had 27 attempts, and of course she had the only player in double digits with 12 kills in that Miracosta win.
Back set, Thomas goes long. Nice shot by Lipscomb, reading that in a split second. Let's just play by Lipscomb. That one's coming with some heat on it. She gets out of the way in time, and it goes long. 20-15. Grossmont still sticking around here. That one going long from Lipscomb. Dueling service errors. Gets it out to another 6-point advantage for FRC.
And they virtually have identical colors. It's the white on green and the green on white, but still, you look at the libero jerseys, you can get confused.
That doesn't take much for me. Lua reaches back with a roll shot. Pretty good swing on it. Bump set coming this time for Nagase, and that went off the tape. I don't think it got over. No, they'll say that there was contact up front. The dink covered well. Lua gets that one out. Tua down the line, but it's out.
It's actually a pretty good set by Kayla Joyce on that one.
Pretty good bump set. We saw a couple of really nice bump sets yesterday in the quarters, and that one going just long from Tua.
Well, they cut it to 5.
Grossmont trailing by 5 again. They'll set up Nagase. She'll get a swing on it. Catches a bit of the tape. Soul.
There's Natalie Soul.
The lead cut to 4 for Feather River, and Grossmont saw them rally yesterday after Cabrillo had taken a 2-1 sets lead, forcing the 5th set and winning in 5. That one did not get over.
No. Natalie Soul, 10 kills. She only had 17 attempts and hit 471 in that win over Cabrillo.
The lead cut to 3 for the Golden Eagles. They'll talk it over as Grossmont surging here late set 1. Grossmont coming on strong late in the first set. Back set for Tua. Tua with a fantastic swing and the finish.
Hitter.
Now serving for the Golden Eagles, number 15.
Well, you can watch this on your phone, Robert, but if you have anything that has a YouTube app, SoCal College Sports 1 on YouTube, you'll have a chance to watch this on a big screen. You got a 4K Apple TV. You can upscale this into that resolution and watch all of our coverage. The Golden Eagles from Feather River, top seed in the North, up by 4. It's Tua back to serve. It's a great pass from Lipscomb. And another
ball handling error.
Ball handling error from Morton, the setter from Grossmont. And now FRC 2 points away from taking the first set.
Morton, I thought, really was their best player in that win over Cabrillo. She had 50 assists and 11 digs, and she also had 4 dump kills.
Yeah, I thought Morton, but also Colton showed well, and we have not seen Colton. For Grossmont, there's an ace for Tua.
Yeah, Colton got credited for 9 digs, but she did have a little bit of problem on serve receive. She had 5 receiving errors in that match against Cabrillo.
So instead, they go to Courtney Hitt.
A little shout out to the athletic director at Southwestern College, Jim Spillers.
What a stud.
Doing a great job here. You had to improvise a month down that we thought it was going to be at San Diego City College, and it got moved to Southwestern because of some parking issues around San Diego City College.
Gonzalez sends this one over Set up Nagase. Nagase with a roll shot down the line. Leilua gets a hand on it, redirects, and it falls on the Griffin side. Set 1 will go to FRC. And Feather River, 25-18 in the books. We head to set 2 here on SoCal College Sports. (25-18), and it's a 4-set run at the State 8 for Feather River so far. 3-0 sweep yesterday versus Maricosta, and now they take the first set versus Grossmont. And really the player that stood out, Natalie Thomas, again 8 kills in that first set, but Tua also with 7, Gott was 7. Team effort.
Well, you're looking at the attempts. It's 5 kills for Thomas.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's okay. 5 kills for Thomas. Sydney Gott, she had a slow match yesterday, but she has 3 kills in 7 attempts, hitting .429. And on the other side, Shani Lipscomb, 4 kills, but she also has 3 attack errors in 10 attempts. I think that second half of the set, it just something kind of went out of sorts for Grossmont. They were flying high. It was a trading point after point, and big hits from both sides. And then around that 11-11 mark, Feather River started to take over.
Yeah, a couple of really bad matchups in terms of rotations for Grossmont really cost them, and they're going to have to step up, obviously, if they're going to have a chance against a very, very good team in Feather River. Anderson blocked over. Robert, we go back to the first set. Anderson had an opportunity for a kill, and she was absolutely stuffed at the net, and she's been a little gun shy. She tries to rear back, fire away there, and has that one blocked over.
And that's 3 blocks now for Gott.
Nagase, back set, they move Anderson, and Anderson, that block's really in her head.
And you're right, Brooklyn Anderson had a huge match yesterday. She had 12 kills and 21 attempts. She had .429, she had 3 attackers. But today she's having a little bit of problems with that Feather River defense.
She was good early on, but Feather River's made an adjustment. Roll shot out of the back row for Lipscomb. The swing there for Thomas.
Into the net.
Thomas hits the top of the tape back on the Feather River side, and Grossmont on the board.
You know, another thing, the Feather River took the crowd right out of the match.
They really did.
Second half of the set. 14-7 run when it was all said and done.
Let the air out of tires, that's for sure. Gott with a roll shot.
And that's Gott's 4th kill. So 4 kills and 3 blocks. That's what Sarah Ritchie's looking for from that big player.
Now serving for the Golden Eagles, number 2, Maya Carl.
Maya Carl. Will serve things up for the Golden Eagles, a 3-1 lead. Shades of set number 1. Leilua with the pass. That one hit over by Anderson, but there was a hand on it. Got another kill, and she's come out strong here in set 2.
Yeah, she's becoming the X factor right now for Feather River. 5 kills, 3 blocks.
4-1. That one going long, and playing with fire with the back line was Carl, and not a bad miss, but it was a miss in Grossmont, now trailing it by 2.
I saw a lot of aggressive serving from all 4 teams really in the quarterfinals. It's something becoming more and more. Got 6 kills. How about that? 3 in this set alone.
Someone got. Sydney with the hammer.
It's not got milk, but it's got kills.
Set her dump. Nice job from Morton switching things up.
Well, that's what Morton was doing yesterday. She had 4 dump kills yesterday. You know, again, with the single elimination format, you got fresh teams, so really there's no fatigue factor.
Tua off of the tap. No, yeah. It looked like somebody got a hand on it. We'll have a pretty good look at this at the net.
Well, they're asking for it. Let's see.
Yeah, it looked like there was a slight redirect.
Looks like Feather River's celebrating that point.
And rightly so. One bomb. That one on the back line.
And that actually brings up a point on Armbond. She had 3 aces in the win in the quarterfinals, and there we go. She hits the back line. But again, it brought the aggressive serving by teams. They're going deep. They're hitting liners. They're dropping shots. They don't really care too much about the mistakes.
Well, you know, we go back to yesterday, and we talk about
ace.
We talk about the matchup with Cabrillo. Back-to-back aces now for Armbond, but go back to the Cabrillo matchup and talking before the match with their coaching staff. You know, that was not a very big team in terms of their size up front, but they made up for it with the way they were able to serve the ball. They go down in a 5-set match versus Grossmont yesterday. This is a team in Feather River. Not only do they have size, but they serve it tough, and they're just a tough matchup really for anyone. And you see right now an 8-3 lead. Grossmont with a timeout. We'll do the same. Back in a moment. Eight to 3, and the Golden Eagles rolling along at the state finals. Semifinal Saturday. Lipscomb with a big response out of the timeout.
I was about to say, you know, where is Shaney? We have not said her name often since the first part of the first set.
Lipscomb now serving. Back set, Tua. Block late getting there.
Nice
Kept up
save
by Hit. Gonzalez with a free ball over. Nagasi sends out. That's an illegal tap. ball handling error this time for Nagase. A mini run for Grossmont. Set up for Nagase. Leilua trying to tool it. That one blocked back into play. Leilua tools it that time out of play, and the score and a 3-0 run for Grossmont closes the gap to 2.
And I'm pretty sure that's the first kill of the match for
Leilua.
Naomi Leilua, who had double digits in the win yesterday.
Well, yesterday came out very strong in that decisive set one for Grossmont, but then went away after the next 2 sets, able to regroup and get the win was Grossmont, but she was a little quiet yesterday after set number 1, so good to see her get into the mix. 8-6. Lipscomb readies another one. Back for Tua. Tua gets that one over the block. Hit. Back row attack. Roll shot. Nagase right there. They set up for Tua. They move her around and hit the perfect pass that sets up Soul. Natalie Soul.
That's the play. That's the play that worked really well in the quarterfinals. Soul going up the middle.
She's got a great swing. Tall, athletic. And she has cut the lead to 1.
The state championship photographer, Richard Quinton, got a really nice shot of Soul for our story on the CCCAA website. She really gets up high.
That one off of the chest of Lipscomb as Tua with the kill, and she'll serve things up now for the Golden Eagles, back with a 2-point lead. As you see Coach Ritchie letting Tua know about the service assignment. Going right after a hit. They set up Lipscomb out of the back row. Blocked over.
That's too easy.
That's a huge block for Carnes.
And it was almost too easy on that one. Florentin and Carnes, they're starting to rack up the block points.
Yeah, they really are. Block party up front for the Golden Eagles. Now back to a 3-point lead. Tua serves it up. That one handled pretty well. Quick set in the middle. That one put over, and now that one roofed over. Setter dump not there from Morton.
I thought Soul got completely spooked out by Florentin on that play.
Florentin.
Watch it. Watch this one on the replay, right? She saw her. She said, well, I got stuffed once. I don't want to get stuffed again.
Little gun shy on the second try. The lead swells to 4 for the Golden Eagles. Morton bump set outside Leilua. That one hit out. Well, when those blocks start to rack up, now you're starting to do too much with your swing, and you're trying to go over the block or to the side of it, go angle.
Right
now,
now,
really into the head of the hitters for Grossmont.
The Golden Eagles are just complete control of this match right now. It's a 5-point lead, but you can see it.
Feels like more, obviously, with the set lead.
It does, although that was a huge kill right there by Leilua.
Yeah,
she had a nice little bounce back on the next attempt.
Leilua tools it that time.
Number 3, Naomi Talisa.
Florentin unable to get to that one off of her fingertips. As Leilua readies her serve. Tough float, and it's going to be out. It was a tough serve, but it just stayed up. It wouldn't drop.
Now serving from Feather River.
You know, Leilua is from Redondo Union High up in the South Bay.
Yeah. Off of PCH. That was the home for El Camino's football team for a couple years after they were renovating the stadium. You know all about that, being in the South Coast Conference. So Courtney Hitt will serve things up for the Griffins, trailing by 4 in set 2. Overpass. That was a joust ball, and that was won by Nagase as Anderson trying to get a swing on it. We'll see it again.
Now serving from Feather River.
I don't see a logo on the net for Feather River, but maybe, you know, it almost seems like there is a logo because they've controlled it completely and they've owned it.
They really have. Back to a 5-point advantage. Morton sets up. Gonzalez into the block and down on the Grossmont side, and nobody home on that one from Morton. And
it's like a confusion, ball of confusion right now.
And you see the frustration mounting for the Griffins as Morton talking to Anderson, the freshman. And the Grossmont Griffins going to have to regroup to get back into this one. We'll be back. (15-9). FRC rolling again in set 2, going on a run. Anderson, that one sails long.
She was trying to get a touch. Didn't happen. Let's see that again. Yeah.
I wonder at what point, if you're Coach Brooke Callahan, do you maybe think about taking the freshman Anderson out just to have her regroup?
Well,
short serve, a tough one. Leilua right there. That one blocked down, but on the side of FRC. So
Carly Gonzalez. They need Gonzalez to really pick up some slack here, and you know they haven't been getting the kills from Seoul that they did in that quarterfinal.
Big swing, but dug out by Leilua. Lipscomb tools the block.
And they're obviously gonna defend Lipscomb. They're looking to defend Lipscomb, and but at some point, do you just start giving her the ball and let her try to power through the block?
And the kill there, forgot. Hadn't heard much from her in this set.
Well, she started out well, and that actually, believe it or not, was her 4th kill in the set. She had 3 in the first run of that second set, and you're right.
It was so long ago.
It did feel like a long time ago.
17-11. That one passed the back line off of the hand of Maya Carr.
Well, the one thing I always, and I was talking about the aggressive serving, but sometimes you're up by 6 points. Maybe just put it over the net. That was kind of a really errant serve on that one.
Gonzalez serve things up. Out of rotation is FRC. That's the second one here today. And they're going to get Kayla Joyce.
They've really not needed Joyce too much today because of the great blocking on the defense. But I'm sure Joyce is going to get some more digs as this match moves on.
Came into the quarterfinals with 560 on the season, also leading the team in aces on the year. 17-13.
All-American.
Tua off of the top of the tape.
Now serving for Feather River.
Looks like there was a touch, it looks like, from Lipscomb. Looked like that was just the tape. But
it did.
Point will go to Feather River. They won't complain.
Good serve.
Yeah, tough short serve, handled well by Hit. Lipscomb with the swing, but it's out. And the block in the head of every hitter for Grossmont.
I want to see the replay because Lipscomb had a lot of court to drill that, and I think she just missed it. Just missed it a little long, but they're going to need her to be consistent.
Another tough serve and another ace to the tally of Kayla Joyce.
Well, you called it. One of the top servers in the state. Another good
tough
serve,
but
right?
hit, handles
Yeah.
it pretty well. That one pushed down the line by
Leilua.
Leilua.
She's starting to heat up a little bit for Grossmont.
She'll need to. Trailing by 6. FRC already to 20.
Soul's back in.
Soul in the front row along with Leilua and Lipscomb, and this is a rotation that they're going to need to stay in with Anderson serving it up, and that one off the top of the tape. Nagase saves it. Back bump set. Thomas gets it over. They're going to go to the slide. No, quick set in the middle, looking for a touch, and there is a touch
They got that
indicated by the back judge. Yep.
one. Soul's a high-energy player. Comes right in and lands a kill.
It's a nice adjustment from Soul. She tried to power it through earlier and got absolutely stoned at the net. Another violation.
3 of those, right?
Third
3.
one on FRC, and now the deficit closed to 4.
These are giveaway points, complete giveaway points. And it's keeping Grossmont in this match in the second set.
Coach Ritchie, it's a warning. As we're getting a crash course here, or at least Feather River is, in terms of where you can be lined up on a serve.
Well, I don't know where to place myself in the booth. I'm going to have trouble if I'm out in that court right now trying to figure out exactly where I need to be.
Well, meanwhile, Grossmont's cut it to 4. Nagase back set. Thomas blocked over. Joyce trying to save it. She does and keeps it alive. Tua gets a swing on it. It's a roll shot. Bump set from Gonzalez. Lipscomb on a swing. Blocked back over. Net violation on FRC. And Coach Ritchie's going to take a timeout here. He's walking onto the court, and she exactly does that. 2017,
Mistakes.
and the Griffins responding here in set 2. Anderson, a tough serve and an ace. Joyce did not handle that well. It's cut to 2 out of the timeout for Grossmont.
Here comes the Griffins. Let's see if the fans might get more animated too. Home crowd, PCAC, Southwestern College.
Tua with a big swing, but Leilua gets it over the net. Nagase with a bump set to the back line. Joyce off of her feet. Morton, roll shot, Lipscomb. Nagase, quick set in the middle, trying to tool the block. That looked like Florentin, and Florentin
yep.
goes wide of the court. It's cut to 1.
I got 5 unforced errors in the last 7 points alone.
Feather River by the slimmest of margins. Anderson, great pass from Tua. She got a set from Nagase, and it's out.
Long, yep.
20 all.
How about that rally?
How about the run here for Grossmont? Looked like they were dead in the water. We see that just past the back line, and we're all knotted up. Anderson goes after Tua again. That time a better serve, a tougher pass, tough angle, dug out by Gonzalez. Leilua down the line.
Huge
Grossmont
kill.
with the lead.
What a run. What a run by Grossmont.
The rally continues for Grossmont.
At one point, Feather River led 15-9. That means the run is 12 to 5, a 12-5 run.
Heck of a run there by Anderson, but finally going into the net. Courtney Hitt will come in, the libero for Grossmont. It's 21-all in set 2, and Grossmont can ill afford to go down 2 sets to the top seed from the north.
I agree. You really cannot ask them to win 3 consecutive sets against us. Really, the state's number 2 ranked team, but the North Region's top team and top seed. I just don't see it happening. They must win this set. In my
Absolutely.
opinion.
There's Carnes. Gets ready to serve things up. Another wet spot on the hardwood.
As big serves goes, this might be one of them.
Set up in the middle. Soul has this one blocked over Lipscomb. Morton somehow gets it over. Back set. Nagase down the line with a kill. Gonzalez unable to contain it.
There's your clutch point by a clutch player right there. Mary Nagase.
Basically goes one-on-one. There's no block there. Gonzalez had the right spot, but could not contain the power of Nagase. And now 22-21, FRC back with a lead. High drama late set 2. Bump set, Lipscomb sets up Leilua, hanging in the air off of the block and unable to keep it from hitting the hardwood in the back line is Carnes.
Leilua is just on fire. I mean, she's got at least 5 kills in this set.
That was Ornbaum, Lipscomb into the net. Couple of service errors from Grossmont. Last 2 times they've been at the line. First by Anderson, now by Lipscomb.
Inexcusable there.
Golden Eagles 2 points away from taking a second set here in semifinal number 1. Tua. Tough serve. Leilua sets up. Might have been an illegal touch. The ball, don't lie, it goes into the twine. 24-22 set point for Feather River.
Yeah, 2 tough plays in a row. Mishit there by Gonzalez. And now Feather River, really, they're in the driver's seat.
24-22, another tough serve from Tua. Back set Lipscomb off of the block and down on the FRC side. And Grossmont stays alive in set 2. Now they need to force a win by 2 situation. As Leilua back to the service line for the Griffins. That service over. It's an ace for Leilua. 24-all. We'll go to extra points here in set 2. Timeout, Feather River.
How about that?
Grossmont will just not go away. We'll be back. Set points saved by Grossmont, 24-all. We're in set 2, semifinal number 1 of the 2019 CCCAA Women's Volleyball Championship. Long serve, Leilua. Another set point for the Golden Eagles. Just what the doctor ordered out of the timeout for Feather River.
Now serving for Feather River, number 17, Jessica Schumann.
And the momentum going on there, and then long serve. But, again, the teams like to do the aggressive serving.
Leilua, redemption on the pass. Soul.
There it is.
Ties it back up. Oh, you need the pass first, and Leilua, after the service error, comes through with a big pass, and Soul delivers.
Another save. Another set point save.
Courtney Hitt will serve things up for Grossmont. Solid pass down the line. It's a powerful swing. Hitt tries to keep it alive, but the power too strong for Carnes.
Aurora Carnes, what a hit. What a swing on that one. Of course, was it Nagase laying it up on a tee?
26-25, set point again for Feather River. Nagase,
Long.
service error. They tie it up at 26 all again.
Maybe there's too much air in the ball. It seems to be taking off on all the servers today. Everything's going long.
But what I'm told, as far as volleyball goes, the float serve, if done right, is tougher to handle than one of those power serves, although I've seen a power serve be very effective. Back set, Lipscomb off the block,
Another
but not
block.
down. Bump set, Gonzalez looking, and she hits the antenna.
That's the block again. And that's Carnes, right?
Yeah. Did it hit the antenna first? Yeah, it did.
Carnes on the left side, and then Thomas and Gott on the right side. They're just controlling the net.
Yeah.
Good serve.
Solid short serve. Lipscomb tries to get it over. There was a touch. Morton has that block back
it's still
over.
alive. It's still alive.
Thomas can't get it through the block. Kept alive.
Wow.
Set 2 in the books. It goes to Feather River. They're a set away.
Look at the excitement for the two Feather River blockers on that one, and that's Natalie Thomas and Sydney Gott. Watch this so we can see it on the replay.
The Golden Eagles have traveled well. You see them up in arms. And they are a set away from punching their ticket to Championship Sunday. Feather River in a thrilling set 2. They go to extras, but how about Grossmont not going away, but Feather River unrattled and one set away.
That's one of the best sets of the entire tournament thus far, Mike. Great job at Grossmont to come all the way back, that 12-5 run, and took a brief lead. And and really just trading points into the extras. But Feather River's block, I can't say enough about the block. They're just Gott and Thomas and Carnes. I mean, they are Florentin. These girls, they're using their height, but they can get up high, and they're disrupting the Grossmont offensive attack. Grossmont runs a fast offense, and they're not used to this kind of a block, I think.
Certainly did not respond well middle way through that set, but then they go on a run of their own, get it to 24 all, but the Golden Eagles just too much. And here we go, set 3. Will it be another sweep? Block up front, Lipscomb, Anderson,
and
for Grossmont.
Current stats, Sidney Gott has 7 kills, 4 blocks. Carnes, 2 kills, 3 blocks. Thomas, 5 kills and 2 blocks.
Solid pass from Tua. The swing there with the block, gets a touch on it, but slows it down,
Big
and
kill.
Gonzalez down the line.
And on the Grossman side, Lipscomb has 8 kills. She's only hitting .095 so far. Sol has 4 kills. Leua with 5 kills all in that set, and she also has 5 digs.
Setter dump. Nagase nearly dug out by a hit, but Grossmont a little late to recover, so 2-1 now in set 3.
And Nagase's 3rd kill. She also has 13 assists and 5 digs. And a block solo.
Nagase. This pass from hit, set up middle. Anderson looking for the donut, can't get it. Out of the back row, 2-0, roll shot, dug out. Leilua, perfect pass. Lipscomb with the power, has it blocked back over. Morton, Lipscomb down the line, it's out. No, there's a touch.
No.
Overruled.
No, there's overruled. All right, now the tower is saying it's Feather River's point. Always look at the tower, Mike. Interesting.
That was interesting. Lipscomb thought that there was, and the back just thought there was a touch, but nope. 2-all. Anderson blocked over.
Wow.
Lipscomb through the block. Nagase trying to save it. What an effort, but the point will go to Grossmont.
That's one time they really did fight it through the block. That's a powerful swing by Lipscomb. Got it high enough, too. Got it above the fingertips.
Just want to go back to that previous play. We play on, and
tough serve.
That one out.
You're right about the long, when you're talking about just putting that placement in the middle of the floating serve.
Yeah.
But everybody seems to like that long serve, trying to catch the back line. I don't see any. I don't see the advantage of it. I see a lot of errors.
Well,
because
the
of it.
thing is that you'll get a very deceptive look of a float serve, because sometimes, and not all the time, you'll have it drop off the table, as we've seen many times with Lipscomb with the hammer.
Big shot there. And that, let's see, that should be Lipscomb's.
That's a great out-of-system play there from Lipscomb, and Morton with the bump set.
She's in double digits, too, now.
Agreed.
10 kills for Lipscomb.
Back set, Nagase sets up Gott. That one overpassed out of bounds.
And
Gott said net violation, didn't matter.
But Gott, 8 kills. She only has 12 attempts. I mean, she's destroying the ball right now.
They get Sol on the net violation. It's 4-all. Joyce with a tough serve. She goes short. That's a terrific pass. They go to the slide, and the hammer put down. Well, it wasn't put down, but it's a net violation. This one's going to go against Feather River.
Still, it's going to get credited for that kill. Lipscomb is up to 11 kills.
That's an incredible up. Had there not been a net violation, it went off of the face from Nagase.
Correct.
And then gotten over by Thomas. Tua, bump set coming. Tua can't leave her feet. Roll shot over. Leilua handles it. Bump set. Leilua looking for the angle.
Smart
She's going to
play.
find the wood.
Smart play. Watch where Tua is on this.
Amazing.
There's no one there. Tua is the only player in the area.
Lipscomb. 2-point lead for Grossmont, 6-4. Illegal touch, make it a 3-point lead now, 7-4.
Well, it's never over, right? Got it. It's not over till that the team wins 3 sets. So here it's a 2-0 lead, but
Lipscomb
you
catches
get an
the
ace
back
like that.
line.
And there's an aggressive back line serve that falls for an ace.
Timeout, Feather River. The tough serving from Grossmont paying off now. The errors that we saw in sets 1 and 2 not plaguing them in the 3rd set. And you see the results on the scoreboard. We'll be back. To 4, Grossmont, another tough serve from Lipscomb. It's going to be saved, and a free ball likely coming from Joyce. It's over. Back row tap, Lipscomb hits the back line.
I have her with 12 kills now. She is on fire. That's 4 kills in this set alone.
She claps for it, and she goes right through the thickets.
And that attack percentage is incrementally jumping higher.
Lipscomb with a tough serve, but that one a little bit long. 9-5. Grossmont in control in set 3, down 2-0.
And this is a very good server in Lauren Ornbahn.
Ornbahn, you talked about 3 aces yesterday in the win versus Miracosta. Nice pass from Gonzalez. Sol has to get that one over. Not much of a swing. Joyce digs that one out. Tua saved. Leilua with a nice swing. Back bump set for Tua from Nagase, dug out.
Wow.
Tua gets that over, but it's out. And what an effort by both teams. Grossmont getting the better of it.
It's one of the better points.
Now serving for Grossmont, number 3, Naomi Talisa Leilua.
Good defense there by Grossmont.
Tough serve. Joyce sets up Nagase. Nagase rolls it over. That one from Sol, tapped down, but not out. Tua
got a
goes
hand.
angle, and Leilua gets a hand on it.
Take a look. You see
Now
it.
serving for Feather River, number
It was going to go long, right? And then she
you know what?
just
It
got
was
her
gonna,
hand
I think it was going to catch the corner. It's too hard to handle
Oh,
there
yeah.
and tough to judge. I mean, we're not out there, but
You're going to have to try to, you got to do everything you can to stop that ball.
that one's
nothing
going
you can
long
do.
for sure. See the pass go long, or the serve go long rather, on the replay.
Brooklyn Anderson's back in, and she's struggled a little bit this match.
Anderson, Gonzalez, Morton up front. Lipscomb in the back row. Expect them to possibly utilize the big. They go up front. Anderson with a dink. Good coverage there from Tua. Bit of an overpass though, and it will be a violation.
Yeah, above the net. Let's see. Yes,
Yep.
about right. She got her hand up because Carly Gonzalez. Yeah, good replay there. Nice work.
Props to the cockpit. Matthew Robinson, Cody Valentine set her down from Morton. Thing of beauty.
now serving for Grossmont, number 4, Haley Morgan.
That's a great job. Just at the very last second, got a little late to react.
Fooled me. Although it's not that hard to do.
Morton serving. Nagase sets up for Tua. Tua with almost a pushing roll shot. Anderson and the roof from Gott, a battle of 5s.
That's that should be Gott's 5th block.
5 white wins that matchup.
Terrific match for Gott, especially after yesterday. Coach Ritchie really wants more out of Gott, and she's getting it today.
Agassi barely over the tape. Solid serve handled well by Lipscomb. Gonzalez with a swing, gets it over, but it's dug out. Gott puts it over the net and off of the fingertips of Lipscomb.
Doing my best to stat as we're broadcasting. I got her up to 9 kills and 5 blocks.
Filling up the stat sheet. Lead cut to 3 for Grossmont. Lipscomb with a roll shot. It's going to go wide. Timeout, Grossmont. The lead cut to 2 for the Griffins. Feather River thinking sweep here in set 3. Robert, do you have an Apple TV?
I actually do not, although we just finally purchased a new, we had smaller TVs in our house.
How about a Fire Stick?
No, I once had a television set of black and white, and we used a bunny ears and then we had to take a screwdriver to change the channels. That should tell you how old I am.
Well, I bring it up. SoCal College Sports 1 on YouTube. If you have a device that utilizes the YouTube app, you can watch this on the big screen. Lipscomb gets this one over the lead. Meanwhile, cut to 1 for Grossmont.
Nice touch.
Change that. Carnes gets it over
Carnes,
and ties it up at 12 all.
Nice little touch right there. Just drops it over.
Aurora Carnes showing very well at these championships. Agassi will tee it up again. Lipscomb comes flying in and puts it off of the block of Thomas. It's a nice tool of the block by Shaney Lipscomb.
I got her up to Shaney up to 13 kills now.
Gonzalez serving. Grossmont back with the lead. 13-12. Tua. Nice pass. Thomas with the swing. Blocked down. Lipscomb. The bounce back from Hawaii, showing off that D1 talent.
She's kind of punched her ticket on the all-tournament team. She's got 27 kills in the tournament so far.
That one into the top of the tape from Gonzalez, Chula Vista native. Maya Carl will come on for Carnes.
You know, the service errors for both teams are kind of evening out. It's really not a factor in terms of one having more than the other.
Nice pass from Leilua. Back set, Lipscomb. Dink. Not there. Tua covers. Hit. Saves that one. Back to Lipscomb. One-on-one. Hard angle with the finish. Look at this angle from Shaney Lipscomb.
Boy.
On the tape and
I
touch.
Talked to a couple of the state coaches, and I mean, they're flat out say she's just the best hitter out there.
Yeah. Anderson, tough float, back set, got.
And I got into double digits now on kills.
Her and Lipscomb, I believe, both into double digits.
Yep, they both are, and you know, she's answering the call today. Gott.
Big response. And Soul trying to respond herself. Back set, Thomas.
You know, Natalie Thomas, I should say, she had the 12 kills in the match. The quarterfinals victory, led the team, and today she has 6.
It's a great job by Nagase mixing things up. Set up Leilua with the big swing. That one blocked back over. Lipscomb, there's the double. There's the tool. And it's a point for Grossmont, now back with the lead at 16-15.
Still, I like Feather River at the net there. Colette Florentine keeping them from really forcing them to make excellent attacks, or you're not getting it over the net.
4th rotation violation for Feather River will give Grossmont a 2-point lead. Gonna get Carl. Well, really the only negative today is 4 rotation violations for Feather River. Back set goes to Thomas. She's going to look for the line. Lipscomb all over it. Set up. Leilua puts a swing on it. Tua able to bump it over. Joust ball situation. They are not able to get it over. It's Feather River, and it's a 3-point lead now for Grossmont.
I've been keeping state championship tournament records for a long, since at least 1999. We don't keep how many rotation errors, but I'm going to call that one a state record 4
in a match for sure. Thomas off of the block. Leilua unable to keep that one into play, so Feather River stops the run but still trails it by 2.
And that's the other thing is now you have Feather River going to Thomas after Gott was getting all the attempts, and they're mixing it around. Nagase's mixing it around.
That one into the net.
Now serving for the Griffins, number 3, Naomi Talisa Lagoa.
Leilua. Are they going to get a violation there?
Timeout.
We're going to get a timeout. That's what we're going to get.
Yeah, we're going to get a timeout.
Timeout.
Looks like that was maybe a 4-touch.
Looks like it.
20-16, and Grossmont looking to send it to a set 4. Grossmont 5 points away from forcing a set 4. A thrilling set 2 going to extras. And
boy, that was a great set, wasn't it?
Probably the set of the tournament. Short serve,
Ace.
It's an ace for Leilua. This one tailing away. Look at the action on this. You see the replay here. Nagase, that just eats her up.
Oh, yeah.
A tough one, Nagase. Bit of an overpass.
Oh.
Tua didn't matter. What a set by Lauren Ornbaum. One-handed set. Look at that. A beauty, and Tua delivers the crush ball.
She has 6 kills. It doesn't even seem like she has that many. She's been very quiet as far as the attacks. However, Feather River is really distributing the ball well.
Nice pass. Morton, another mishandle.
She had 50 assists yesterday, and that was just, it happens.
Yeah,
that stuff happens, especially at the big stage. It's it can't be perfect on sets, that's for sure.
Washington native sophomore Morton will look to regroup. Sets up a huge kill
look, it's
for
still
Stoll.
up.
It's still
oh,
going.
they're calling it, but he said it landed.
They're saying that it landed.
Wow.
Richie can't believe it.
Look at Joyce. She's going
Let's
to walk
watch
up
it again.
and talk.
Did it get dug out?
Kayla Joyce walking up to the tower.
No,
official.
it hits. It hits.
But let's see. Did it?
It hits. We're seeing it right there. That's on the hardwood for sure.
And yeah.
No, that hit. They're going to replay the point.
They are going to replay it.
Wow.
How about that?
Coach Richie wins the appeal.
That's a big replay right there.
Well, I mean, see, and that's one where if they look at the replay, it did hit. Hey, Feather River's going to take it.
Just don't tell good Grossmont bench.
Not now, anyway. Gonzalez has that one roofed over.
Big kill there by Gonzalez.
That one hits the antenna.
Wow.
We'll have another view of it here.
Fortunate sequence of events here for the Griffins.
Gonzalez rises up.
It's odd.
Second one
see.
here. Yeah, it did hit the antenna. That's a good call.
Down to 2, the lead.
Great job by the replay booth yet again, boys. Morton sets up for the back row. Lipscomb, tough one. Kept alive by Nagase. Joyce will get it over. Setter dump. Carnes ready for it. Joyce gets it over. We're still going. Nice rally forced by Feather River. Soul blocked back over. Here comes Lipscomb going for the back line. Joyce takes care of it. Nagase with a donut. No. Gonzalez tools the block.
Was that Leilua? Or no, it's Gonzalez.
No. It was Gonzalez.
Yeah, let's see that. Yeah, you're right. She said it. Leilua said it, and Gonzalez nails the kill. Let's see what happens here. 3 points away from keeping this match going.
Yep. Tua. Nice pass, back set. Nagase goes angle, hit with a great dig. Bump set, back
Long.
row, and Lipscomb miss hit.
Gott's back in on the rotation.
So it's Gott, Nagase, and Carnes. Lauren Erickson serving. Gonzalez tools it again. Nice job by Carly Gonzalez.
You see, called her the hometown girl.
Grossmont 2 points away. Morton serving it up. It's going long. A great job in the back row that time by Ornbond. Nagase to the back row. Gott along with Thomas and Carnes in the front for Feather River. Can they stay in this rotation? That one hit through the block and down by Gonzalez.
3 kills in a row for Gonzalez.
And now 24-21 set point. Grossmont.
Got to start with one. Got to start with 1 set win.
Gonzalez. Nice pass from Tua. Big hit in the middle from Gott. That one blocked back over. Another quick one. No, it goes to Carnes. And Carnes off the top of the block. Didn't matter. Net violation against the Griffins. Will keep set 3 alive for the moment. Carnes will come off. Carl to the back row to serve.
Let's see how she handles this serve. Will she go long? Or will she just drop it over?
Got to keep it in. Going for the back line. Hit a nice pass. Lipscomb blocked out. And set 3 will go to the Griffins. We're going to 4 here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Semifinal number 1 here on semifinal Saturday in the 3C2A. first set dropped in the tournament for FRC Grossmont, not going away easily in semifinal number 1 of 2 here today. It'll be Irvine Valley and Fresno City next. So we got a battle here in the opener.
And the big hitter, Shani Lipscomb, 8 kills in that third set. She now has a match-high 16 kills, and that goes with 3 block assists. And for Feather River, it's Sydney Gott, 10 kills in just 15 attempts. She's hitting .667 with 5 blocks. Another top performer, Carly Gonzalez, she had 3 late kills. She has 7 kills now for Grossmont. And then for Feather River, Leah Tua with 7 kills, Natalie Thomas with 7 kills, and Mary Nagasi, 3 kills, 20 assists, 6 digs. 5 blocks again from Gott, but also 3 from Carnes. Carnes also has 4 kills.
Yeah, Carnes showing very well. Aurora.
Yeah, the only stat that counts for statistics is the kill itself on blocks, but you can see how many in-play blocks there's been by Feather River, and that's a testament to the height and the leaping ability. You got ladies like Colette Florentin and Carnes, Aurora Carnes, and of course Sydney Gott. In that those 3 right there doing the job for Feather River in this match.
Well, it was a terrific performance all around and a collective performance that really got Grossmont back into it. Obviously, you talked about Shani leading the way, but I thought Leigh Lewis showed well.
Yep.
Carly Gonzalez, the hometown hero here.
And Leigh Lewis, let's check out her numbers. She has 7 kills now. Leigh Lewis,
she was quiet
at one
early.
point had 0 after 1 set. Yeah. And she also has 7 digs and 3 service aces. That's in fact, Grossmont now has 10 aces in this match, 6 only for Feather River.
Well, we saw signs of life from the Griffin in set 2, and they are able to capitalize on that momentum. Leigh Lewis add another one.
Now serving for Grossmont, number 5, Brooklyn Anderson.
Anderson will head to the back line. Agassi to the slide, and it's out from Gott.
First error of the match for Gott.
Tough set. Trying to go a little bit down the line, but the momentum carried that ball out of bounds. Joyce, tough pass, bump set, 2 out of the back row. That one saved by Gonzalez. They set up Leigh Lewis, who hangs in the air on top of the block. That one hit back. Joyce with the free ball coming. They go to Lipscomb. Lipscomb with the donut. Terrific vision from Shani Lipscomb.
17th kill for Shani.
She sees they're loading up on the block and sitting back. Tua wrong-footed and late to get there. 3-0 Griffins. Well, it was a couple of early set runs by FRC in sets 1 and 2. I believe it was 3-0 in set 1 for the Golden Eagles. Tua, perfect pass, quick set, Gott. Drops it on the anvil.
That's 11 kills for Gott.
Now serving for Feather River, number 2, Maya Carter.
I got no answer for that one. We just go on all day.
As Carl will serve things up for the Golden Eagles. 3-1. Leigh Lewis will tend to a wet spot. Here we go. Carl gets it over. Tough serve. Leigh Lewis with a roll shot over. Outside to a big swing. She uses all of the court and scores. Look at the swing here from Tua.
That gives her 8th kill.
A lot of power behind that swing,
Boy.
too. And
That's what we've seen this weekend. A ton of powerful hitters.
With accuracy.
Ellie Carey, 29 kills for Cabrillo on a
Unreal
losing effort.
performance yesterday. Well, we're going to have a chance to see another rifle in Riley Kennitzer in our second semifinal here today. She was on fire for the Rams from Fresno City. And their win, that one into the net from Seoul. What was the write-up? Or was it a write-up or a tweet?
What's that?
In the recap for Kennitzer, the howitzer.
Oh, that was in the write-up. The howitzer, okay. The howitzer arm of Riley Kennitzer.
Pretty apt description. Roll shot to the back line, scores for Grossmont. Lipscomb.
You know, I thought the crowd might be a little more of a factor, but really not that much.
No, it's FRC who's traveled incredibly well.
I was just gonna say they're good contingent.
Back set, and that one pushed into the block. Is this one going to get over? It will from Thomas, and we play on. Sol, Leilua there. Battle at the net. On the Grossmont side, they go to Leilua. Leilua trying to tool it. Thomas sends it back over. Lipscomb out of the back row. Leilua with the hammer crush.
And Leilua.
Naomi.
Now at 9 kills.
Look at that hammer on the replay. No chance for Joyce. And an emphatic point for a 2-point lead in Grossmont's. Lipscomb will serve it up. A tough one. Tua trying to get it over. Joyce will try to free ball.
Nice play by Joyce.
Incredible play by Joyce on the free ball with some speed to it.
Boy,
and top spin, and Thomas able to capitalize.
We'll see if that point becomes a factor later. That great defensive play by Kayla Joyce.
Smart move by Grossmont going to the towel. Obviously, player safety is paramount. Sometimes you get the gamesmanship, but I mean, with good reason. I believe it was the head official signaling that they wanted a wet spot taken care of. 6-5. Grossmont leading by the slimmest of margins. Set up outside. Leilua down the line trying to push it, but she goes wide.
Tried to do a little too much on that one. Let's see.
Well, she tries to make the adjustment. I think if she just goes angle, she has a window. Florence
sure was
late
close.
getting over.
Sure was close.
That one put down, but it's out.
So missed long.
That just missed. That one is long indeed, long and wide.
Good decision by Nagasi.
Lead to Feather
Let
River.
it go.
Sol. That one on the FRC side.
Good poise by Grossmont, not letting that 2-0 deficit phase them. It's a 7-7 game here in the fourth.
That one goes wide from Leilua. The announcer jinx.
Well, their aces and service errors are kind of matched up. They're doing a good job for the most part on the serve. The service. That difficult service has helped them.
Ornbon with Nagasi in the front row with Tua.
Good block.
Sent back over. Gonzalez going to have to get a swing on it. She will. Ornbon saves it. Joyce with the set. A tough one. She's trying to set up Tua, but a bit of an overset there, tight to the net. And Grossmont able to capitalize, tie things up at 8-all.
It's like Sol got her hand on that one.
Florentin, Nagasi, and Tua in the front row. Ornbaum sets up Nagasi. Nagasi with a powerful swing. That's a great save by Courtney Hitt. Big swing out of the back row, off a touch, Lipscomb scores.
And that should be her 18th kill. Big swing, touch the net. And it clipped Maya Carl at the end there.
The illegal touch, well, that's been called pretty tight throughout the weekend.
Timeout.
We'll have a timeout called by the Golden Eagles as a lead now to 2 for Grossmont. And we'll be back. Ten to 8 out of the timeout. Grossmont creating some separation midway through set number 4, 2-1. Feather River a set away from punching their ticket to championship Sunday tomorrow. This hit will tee it up. Ornbaum sets up Nagasi. Nagasi down the line and scores. Hit late getting there and frustrated.
Now serving for the Golden Eagles, number 15.
Positioned perfectly, but could not handle it. Tom Pestalacci into the building, along with IVC, and they will take on Fresno City. Tua, the Golden Eagles trailing by 1. They go to the slide. Anderson has that block back over. Gonzalez is going to have to send this over, but she sends it instead into the twine. 10-all.
Call that a productive timeout by Sarah Ritchie. 2 points after that timeout.
Got the job done, that's for sure, and it's the first to 15. Lipscomb. Good swing, that's a great dig by Joyce. Nagasi blocked over, Tua with the save. Ornbaum keeps it alive. Short free ball from Nagasi. Bump set, Gonzalez blocked over, hit right there. Morton sets up, back row attack. It's the Bick. It's a beauty from Lipscomb and the serve. And the block late getting over, kill for Brooklyn Anderson.
It's been a quiet match for Anderson. That's just her second kill.
Morton serving for the Griffins. A 1-point lead. Back set, Nagasi. She's going to tool that one perfectly out of bounds.
They're kind of waiting to see how often they were going to get Nagasi into the attack. She's got a couple of kills in this set.
Yep. Tied up 11-all. Back and forth we go. Well, ever since that set 1, and early in that set 1, both teams going back and forth,
Yeah.
and then FRC went on a huge run. Extras in set 2, that one off of the block of Nagasi and out of bounds. Lipscomb, another kill.
You know, that first set, the first 22 points, it was just, I mean, the high energy of the gym, and then it's just like they couldn't sustain it. They couldn't sustain that kind of level.
Bit of an overpass.
Oh,
Nagasi goes to the setter dump.
Yeah, but that was not just a typical setter dump.
She went with some style points. It's the setter dunk.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a Nagasi play.
That was Jordan-esque.
That was it.
12-all.
Gives her 3 kills. Actually, 4 kills in this set. She's up to 7.
Mark that replay. Lipscomb off the top of the block. Joyce right there. Nagasi back set. Nice swing there from Thomas, but dug out by a hit. Leilu on the net. Pushing it down the line. Going to be out.
Yeah, I don't think she made a called shot on that one, on that dump kill, but she looked like nothing but net, but it was nothing but floor on that one.
Nagase to the back line, and she has the highlight of the tournament with the setter dump on a couple plays ago. 13-12, Feather River with a 1-point lead. Tua roofed over by Lipscomb.
Tied with lucky number 13. Now serving for Grossmont. Number 5, Brooklyn Anderson.
Anderson serving it up at 13-all. Nagase back set, mistimed it, couldn't get much on it. They go to the slide for Lipscomb. She goes angle and it's out.
Volleyball is the only sport where I've never seen so many players apologize after a. It's always they run up to the rest of their teammates. Oh no, my fault.
Yeah, sometimes
you don't see that in other sports.
Yeah, a lot of playing fields are maybe lacking a little bit in terms of etiquette, but certainly not in volleyball. As that's a nice job by Sol getting on top of it. We see the athleticism on full display there.
Volleyball players take complete responsibility of their actions.
It's a sport of accountability. So many moving parts, and just a great culture in the sport. Tua hammers that one home.
Tua approaching double digits now in kills.
9 on the night, or the afternoon, I should say. 15-14, and the Golden Eagles by the slimmest of margins again.
Feather River will be content with just trading points at this point to get inch closer to that 25.
Joyce puts it over. Tough serve, handled well by Gonzalez. Back set for Sol going down the line. Carl keeps it alive, so does Tua. Joyce gets it over. Setter dump. Nagase right there. Joyce with a bump set, sets up Tua. Tua looking for perfect placement. Leilua right there. Overpass, and we'll have a net violation go against Tua. They allow Tua. 15-all after the violation. Leilua. Leilua serving. Back set. Thomas. Is that blocked into Thomas? We have a pretty good look of it here. It was blocked out, but did it go off of Thomas before? No, okay, it's on the other side.
It's a good hit.
Yeah, we have a tough angle there, and Thomas with another good swing. She's approaching double digits if she's not there already.
Yeah, she's got 9 on my stat count.
Hey, sometimes my counting ability shows up, and that one just long. That's a tough serve from Ornbong. But it did indeed go long. Well, you know, run that back. Ooh.
Long.
That is on the line.
Wow.
It's a fortunate play for Grossmont as we play on. Point to Grossmont, tying it up at 16-all. That one into the net. Nagase.
She's on a roll. And if you're going to have an All-American step up in a set, it's right here.
Big players shining in big moments. Well, Grossmont in a familiar gym here at Southwestern. Home court advantage, but Brooklyn Anderson puts this one into the block and out.
It's only the second time that San Diego County has hosted a state championship tournament in the 43 years of the tournament. The other one was in 1993.
17-all to a perfect pass. Outside, quick set, down the line, and it's a kill. Carnes.
Aurora Carnes. She said, I want to get in the action. And she did.
Back and forth we go in set 4. Gonzalez with the hammer.
Now we're tied at 18. Now serving for Grossmont. Number 14, Harley Gonzalez.
Get the 3 play there, and Gonzalez with the stamp on top of the hardwood. 18-all.
Nervy
Service
time.
error.
It's nervy time.
Yeah, people clenching up here. Feather River with a 1-point lead now after the service error from Grossmont. Nagase serving.
Big smile out of Sarah Ritchie right now after talking to the official.
I think she's just double checking on rotation. Obviously, they've had a few of them.
With the timeout. Timeout.
Timeout called by Grossmont, or did they signal timeout, take it back, and now we have a timeout?
Got me on that one. Couldn't figure that one out.
Well, you know what? Timeout sounds like a good idea. We'll do the same. 19-18, Feather River with a 1-point lead. Don Pestalacci, head coach for IVC, coming over and saying hello. 19-18 Feather River. Nagase with a tough serve. Bump set, a beauty from
Block.
Gets hit over. Nagase sets up near side. Carnes with a good swing on it. Have a illegal touch.
Yeah.
Couple times for Leilua there. Tied up at 19. Anderson gets it over. Back set. Got. They knew it was coming. They just couldn't stop it. The double team on the block was there. You see the double get the. Oh, there's a slight window.
That's her 12th kill. Boy,
That's just terrific placement on the set from Nagase.
He's been steady the whole match, Sydney Gott. And from Quincy, 6'3", by the way.
Quick set? No, it's a back set. Lipscomb.
That should be 20 now, for 20 on the kill department now for Shani Lipscomb.
Give her a dub. A lot of 20s. 20 all. Set 4. Shani
Wow.
Lipscomb with 20 kills and serving for Grossmont.
It's not my vision anymore.
It is not. I don't know if it's ever been my vision, but that serve goes wide. 21-20. Feather River 4 points away.
Live by the serve, die by the serve. That's Grossmont today.
Tough serve. Bump set, back row, Lipscomb, big swing. Nagase with the dig. Sets up Thomas, and Thomas blocked back.
What a save by
keeps
Nagase.
it alive. Tua's going to have to go tough angle, and she won't be able to do it and get it over. 21 all.
Jacks on the scoreboard. Now serving for the Griffins, number 3. After this timeout.
Got a TV timeout?
We don't, but we will go to break. 21 all when we come back. Elua serving at 21 all. That's an illegal tap from Nagase, and that was pretty obvious. Couple of ball handling errors in the last few points for Feather River, and now Grossmont with the lead at 22-21. Elua. That one out. Good judgment there by Tua.
You know, again, I don't want to harp on it, but I'm going to harp on it.
It's your job to harp on it.
These are points that you're giving away because you're trying too hard on the serve. Keep the ball in play. Got to make something happen with you have no chance if the ball's out of bounds.
Ornbaum, bit of an overpass, joust ball, but looks like there was some miscommunication on the net between Florentin and Nagase.
They got a break there. Yeah.
Grossmont better be lucky than good.
And Morton might have gotten her tip on it there at the net.
Nagase serve eats her up. Florentin sets up for Joyce. Joyce with a roll shot. Lipscomb on top of it. Back set goes to Brooklyn Anderson. Anderson blocked back over. Back row tap. Lipscomb. 1 point away for the Griffins to force a set 5.
21 kills for Lipscomb. And counting. And a chance for more. What a comeback.
See if Feather River can keep this one going. Nagase looking for the hardwood. Gonzalez off of the block. Saved by Nagase. Ornbaum with a bump set. Tua with a roll shot. Elua right there. Gonzalez again. And we're going to 5.
Carly Gonzalez, Chula Vista.
Chula Vista's own Carly Gonzalez.
Huge kill.
Sends semifinal number 1 to a 5th set. Set 5 coming at you here on SoCal College Sports when we come back. we head to set 5 here in semifinal number 1, 2019 edition of the 3C2A Volleyball Championship. Mike Cepedo alongside Robert Lewis. And what a comeback by Grossmont. Well,
deja vu.
There is some precedent here. These
It
two
is.
teams met back in 2014.
And it was at Cabrillo College, and Feather River had a 2-1 sets lead, and Grossmont rallied. One set 4, 25-17, and set 5, 15-6, and that eliminated Feather River that year. Grossmont finished in a tie for third, and that was a 5-set match between these two teams. 5 years to the day. Wow. Oh, and another thing. Did you hear? If I look in the box, Brooke Callahan played
In
and
that
had
match.
6 blocks. 6 blocks in that match. How about that one?
Going back to the archives.
Brooke Callahan.
And here we go. Feather
Assistant
River
coaching for Grossmont.
on the board first. Carnes. And for Aurora Carnes, that's her 6th kill in the match. Feels like she has more kills in this match. She's been very effective. Agassi into the top of the tape.
Well, I think with Carnes, it's her blocking. I mean, Carnes also has 3 blocks and a lot of in-play blocks. So 3 block kills and several block in-play blocks.
Gonzalez sends this one over. Back set, Carnes again.
Big kill. Stepping up in the 5th set.
Now serving for Feather River, number 2.
Anderson late getting over on the double. Carnes will come off. Carl back to the service line for Feather River and a 2-1 lead. Every point so crucial. It's the first to 15 here in the 5th set. Carl gets it over. Overpass. One-handed set. Anderson. A one-handed set from Morton. Puts it on the money for Brooklyn Anderson. Watch this set.
Juice is on the scoreboard.
Just her 3rd kill of the match for Anderson.
She was fantastic yesterday. She was pretty good early, but then she got the block into her head. It was a block party in sets 1 and 2 for FRC, but Grossmont has adjusted. We're in set 5, and the lead to Grossmont first time
ace.
here in set 5 at 3-2 after the ace. Service error.
And Grossmont has 12 aces, but they have 15 service errors to go with it. So that was their 15th service error.
Ties things up at 3-all. Joyce now serving. Morton sets up Lipscomb. Agassi, Tua blocked over but not down. Thomas still going, and this one's out. Thomas with the power off of the block.
She has now had 2 double-digit kill matches at this tournament. She had 12 in the quarterfinals win and 10 today.
Tail end of that play, Shani Lipscomb comes away. I think her hitting hand, her thumb, was bothering her. This one kept alive. Leilua looking to push it down the line. Joyce right there. Nagasi quick step. Thomas looking for the back line. It goes long. Oh, they get away with one there. Does Grossmont. His hit was at the mercy of the placement of that ball, and
she saw that back line and wanted it there. Just a little long on that.
Shani Lipscomb favoring her right thumb, it looked like. Let's see if that has any effect on this next serve. Four all.
Good serve.
Serve is over. It's a tough one. Tua.
Wow.
Tough swing from Tua. Leilao.
You see her reaction after the kill, huh? There
Great
it is.
placement. Hit, couldn't get out of the way. Ornbon, another tough server on the roster for Feather River. And it's a tough serve, handled pretty well. Morton sets up and Sol puts it into the net. An attack error makes it a 2-point advantage here in set 5.
And that's been a big difference in this match. Feather River only had 17 attack errors in the first 4 sets. Grossmont had 31.
Wow. A lot of those in sets 1 and 2.
Yes.
Ornbaum, another tough serve. Leilua gets it over. Can Nagase free ball it over? She will. Lipscomb outside. Leilua with the kill. That placement over Tua.
She's now in double digits, Leilua, with 10 kills.
Zero kills in set 1. And she's been a big factor in the comeback for Grossmont. The Griffins trailing by 1 here in set 5.
3 Grossmont players, Mike, with double digits in kills. 21 for Lipscomb, 10 for Carly Gonzalez, or make that 11, and 10 now for Leilua.
Leilua going to serve things up. The Griffins trailing by 1. Nagase bumps it over. Set up from Ornbaum. Dug out by Hit. Soul! It's a great swing from Nagase. Even better from Soul. And Carl unable to contain it.
Another towel. The wet floor.
Wow, we're in the 5th set. You know, these two teams playing very hard.
Yeah.
Seen a lot of long rallies. A lot on the line. I'm sweating. I don't have a towel, though. 6 apiece here in set number 5. That one going long for Leilua.
And now, by my count, that's now Grossmont's
30 seconds.
16th service error of the match.
I was looking at hitting errors. 16 errors now on the Griffins, and Tua
Only 9 for Feather River.
will serve things up for the Golden Eagles. A 1-point lead.
Good serve.
Just barely over the tape. Quick set in the middle. Soul again.
Yeah.
Natalie delivers. Well, the quick set has been the moneymaker here today for Grossmont.
And Soul now up to 8 kills.
Approaching double digits in that category. Hit serving for the Griffins. Pass from Tua. Carnes gets it over. Anderson looking for the angle, but it's out. And we're going to switch sides here at 8-7. Don't go anywhere.
Brad Lyons watching that thing.
8-7 here in set 5. Feather River. And an interesting text there for Robert Lewis.
Yeah, the Coach Lyons of Ventura watching the match from his home. Very comfortable.
Grossmont responds out of a timeout or after the break. And the change, 8-all. Well, he took our advice. You see the ticker.
Hey, it's good viewing.
Well, the ability to watch this on a big screen is invaluable. It's Morton on the serve. Carnes, a good approach and a big swing, but the block there for Grossmont.
Oh, boy.
Hit over.
Got it over.
Ornbaum does get it over. They go to the slide. Lipscomb off of the top of the tape. Threw off the timing, and Tua couldn't handle it. 9-8 Grossmont. Timeout Feather River.
What a comeback. And Lipscomb now at 22 kills. One of the best hitters in the state.
Grossmont with a 9-8 lead here in set 5. High drama. And we expected this, Robert, coming in.
I don't know if we expected a 2-0 comeback, though.
Bit of barn burner. They go to the slide. Got responds out of the timeout.
That's her 13th kill. We were waiting for her to come in and make a difference, and there was a big kill right there for the Golden Eagles. Wow, what a match. 9-9, huh?
Send Nagasi to the service line for Feather River. Nice pass from Leilua. Quick set. Lipscomb with the hammer.
23 kills for Shaney.
It's the crush ball for Shaney.
Do I have time to get popcorn, Mike?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Maybe in between games. 10-9. Gonzalez sends that one over. Back set. Gott will try to respond. That one going out.
It was.
Morton saves it. Lipscomb tries to take a little bit off of it. Blocked by Carnes. Aurora
Big
delivers
block.
again in a big moment.
That's her 4th block kill for Carnes.
She wants to play another match. The sophomore has been incredibly effective today. And she knows what's on the line. This could be her final match at Feather River. Neither team deserves to lose. Somebody's got to win. Carl at 10-all. Tough float serve. Leilua. This is going out. A hitting error for
Tough.
Naomi. Timeout. Grossmont. Back and forth we go in set 5.
Who are you looking at?
11-10, momentum now in favor of Feather River. What a match. Carl ready to serve for the Golden Eagles.
Talk about tension.
Leilua up high through the block of Gott. Ties it up at 11-all. That's redemption for Leilua
And her 11th kill.
after the hitting error. Brooklyn Anderson. Joyce, nice pass, back set.
God! You knew that was coming.
Gott puts that ball 6 feet deep into the hardwood. Three points away for Feather River, 12-11. Leilua try to respond.
Big
Joyce with a
save.
dig. Nagasi outside. Tua.
Wow.
2 points away. Another timeout for Grossmont.
Their second charge. Timeout.
And the charge continues for the Golden Eagles. What do you got?
How about Grossmont hasn't won a state title in 30 years, and Feather River has never been in a state final.
Well, something's got to give. 2-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Leilua off of the block. Tua rears back.
Oh, what a save. Yeah.
By Hit. Keeps the point alive. Leilua goes angle here. Back set. Thomas. Match point.
You know, how about the fact that as we get into this match point, 3 different hitters with kills for Feather River in this stretch, down the stretch.
Joyce at match point. Back set. Soul, not much on it. Nagasi. Thomas again. Hit, gets a hand on it. Morton with the save. Free ball coming for Feather River. Can he close it out here? Quick set, middle. Thomas!
Yep.
Feather River will play for their first state championship tomorrow. They will take on the winner of Irvine Valley and Fresno City coming up next. What a match. Feather River in 5, 3-2. Robert, almost speechless here. An incredible performance by both teams, but the Golden Eagles prevail, and they will take on the winner. Fresno and IVC coming up next.
Unreal match. Shani Lipscomb had 22 kills in a losing cause. Did everything she could to help her team to try to rally from 2 sets down, and still it was 11-11 in the 5th set. I mean, you can't ask for anything more. And Feather River, they just held on, and they came up with some big hits at the end, and then the 2 kills by Thomas. And again, you know, it's such a great sport. And you know, you talk about it's a shame to have a loser, but you got to give the Griffins a lot of credit. You know, you're down 2-0 in sets. They could have mailed it in at that point, and
they wouldn't be denied. And just I mean,
they gave Feather River everything they could. And let me just give you a quick look at the final stats.
We'll take a look at the numbers here, and we go to the number, the one that you touched on for Shani Lipscomb.
23 kills. Yep.
23 kills in the match. 3 players in double figures with Carly Gonzalez and Leilua.
Both with 11. Yep. And then Courtney Hitt. You know, she made a couple of great plays in the 5th set, and she had 19 digs for Grossmont. We didn't give her too much of a shout-out in the match, but, you know, on the Feather River side, again, you know, the distribution of the ball by Mary Nagasi. She had 34 assists, 10 digs. She added 7 kills and a couple of big kills in that 5th set. Yep. And but the other big hitters, Sydney got 14 kills, hits .591. She had 5 blocks. She's my MVP of this particular match, Sydney got. And Natalie Thomas with 12 kills, the 2 big kills at the end of the 5th. And then Aurora Carnes, 7 kills, 4 blocks, all day long. Carnes at the net, and Leilao Tua, 11 kills, 8 digs, and again doing her job on serve receive as well.
Yeah, I thought the combination up front, Florentin, Carnes, got that block party early on that propelled Feather River to the 2-set lead early on. But, man, just an incredible performance really from everybody. You talked about the numbers for Sydney Gott hitting 591, Carnes hitting over 300 as well, and a collective effort for sure. And it's Nagase, Ornbaum. It just what can you say? You know, it's coming at you in a variety of ways.
And defensively, Feather River, Kayla Joyce, 18 digs, and Lauren.
And her serving was terrific. Let's touch on that because both teams really going at it from the service line.
Absolutely, and Lauren Ornbaum off the bench with 11 assists, and she had 6 digs and 2 aces. So again, a lot of contributions. You have to have contributions by a number of players to get this far and to win a state semifinal, and that's exactly what Feather River did. I did say I didn't think Grossmont had any chance down 2-0. Now the end result says I was right, but still, you got to
certainly didn't look that way after set number 4.
Grossmont College did their job. They came all the way back, almost just pulling out an amazing rally to nearly make it to the final. And for Feather River, their first state championship final tomorrow.
And they go back-to-back kills for Thomas to close things out for Feather River. And semifinal number 1 in the books. Golden Eagles will play for their first state championship in the school's history. Coming up, IVC Fresno City, semifinal number 2. Thank you for watching so much, everybody. We'll see you in about an hour.